You know what don't get talked about a lot in our community? Erectile dysfunction. And I know a lot of men are dealing with erectile dysfunction. And it's an embarrassing topic. It's something that's really hard to deal with. If you talk about a man's manhood in the bedroom and he's not performing, that could cut him really, really deep. Trust me, I know. I used to be there. I used to not be able to please my woman. I know these things. But what if I told you there's a solution? There is a solution. I've been using this solution. I know it works. It increases libido. That's just one of the factors though. It increases your strength, your energy, your vitality, all of that. But for men, I'm trying to be honest with y'all. You do not have to struggle with that. You do not. Women, if your man is struggling with that, get him on his A game. Get him on his A game. Fruit up, family. Fruit up. Fruit up and get on your A game. You do not have to hide no more. You do not have to hide no more. Fruit up, family. I love y'all. The things that I know, the things that I am aware of, the things that I'm happy to be a part of. These are one of them. I've been taking A game for over a month now, and all I can say, family, is you have to experience it for yourself. And that's all I can say. That's what I've been saying. I'm gonna continue to say it as I continue to use it and continue to feel really, really good and to level up in life. I'm going to enjoy it and I'm going to keep talking about it and I'm going to keep loving it. So today we popping up on y'all. What up? Fruit Up, YouTube, Fruit Up with Bobby Smith, Fruit Up with Bobby Smith group, my Bobby Smith page. Everybody, thank you for joining us today. We popping up with a very special guest, very special person. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Dr. Michelle Knights is with us today. How are you doing today, Doc?
Wonderful, wonderful. How are you?
I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent. I'm happy just to pop up and tell the people, how good I've been feeling, how wonderful this experience has been, and just to, discuss a lot of things that you and I got going on behind the scenes.
Yes, that's exactly what I hope we would do. It's so exciting. I mean, we are preparing to serve the people on a very high level, and I just can't even wait.
Indeed, indeed. So everybody, please share the live, share the experience is what this is. So today me and the doc just gonna discuss a few topics, discuss a few things that we going on. But doc, I'm gonna start off by saying I'm feeling wonderful.
You
I'm
look
feeling
wonderful.
wonderful. Thank you, thank you. Since the last time you and I talked on camera in front of the people, we told them that I would start taking A game and that I would start letting them know and being transparent about it. And I feel excellent. The results are in for me. It's life changing. I got more energy. I got more clarity. I'm doing a lot more work. I'm a lot more enthusiastic about life. I'm a lot more positive minded. I'm
Good.
finding my spirituality. I'm finding guidance, and working with you has been tremendous. So it's a winner for me. So I just want to start off by saying that, and I'm being real because I never expected these high results this fast.
Wow. And you resonate what everybody else has been saying for a very long time. I'm so glad you took the challenge, Mr. Challenge, to
Indeed.
fruit up and get on your herbs and to get on your A game because the results are astounding. As you said, they're better than you thought it would be. And
Mm-hmm.
in so many domains of your life, right? The mental focus, which you mentioned, I'm so glad you did, because that's a huge part of what people are experiencing. The brain fog, the just feeling a little drained, the not living up to your full potential. Do you
Mm.
know the cost of that?
A lot of time.
Yes. So many things you can do, and you just can't bring yourself to do it because the motivation is there, the tiredness is there, the you're just feeling lethargic, or not having that focus. That costs you more than you can imagine, because it's costing you precious time of enjoyment with your family. It's costing you productivity and peak performance in your business or at work, which then produces things that allow you to have a more elevated life. So the cost of not experiencing the greatest level of health is tremendous. And so A Game comes in and serves as a solution for that.
Mm-hmm.
The cost of A Game doesn't even compare to the cost of not having it in your body,
Indeed.
right?
Indeed.
And how great of you to, in this month, become so convicted because of the results, that you have now come out and spoken openly about your challenges with something like so personal like erectile dysfunction.
Indeed. Indeed. It's allowed me to, because what happens is you don't realize that you didn't have that energy. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not something that you go out and, like I say, when I had said in one of my reels, it don't make you like horny or with sexual desires. It just give you more energy and have you ready for anything that's a part of your day.
Right. Yes. I like that. I chuckled when I listened to you and you said it does make you horny, it makes you ready.
Yeah.
So A Game makes you ready for anything in life. It's definitely not an enhancement product.
Mm.
These are herbs. This is a very high quality food product, and herbs are food. And when we think about what herbs do specifically in your body, they're cleansing, they're healing, and they're healing from so many diseases and damaged cells and toxins that come into our body that cause damage. Um, I'm glad you put up your this agameherbal.com
Mm.
/ref/fruit up 13. That's where you go. Maybe can we give them in the chat a clickable link?
Oh
uh,
yeah.
or they can copy and paste and
Yeah.
get right to get in their A Game. We also have a special for you. Typically, there is a coupon that's Fruit Up 10 for 10%, but today we're helping you to take action right now and incentivize you taking action. So Fruit Up 13 is the coupon code for today. The first 10 people who utilize that code will save 13%. And you don't even know this part that I'm going to throw in. For everyone who gets at least a month's supply, they will receive an extra 2 week supply of A Game on top of that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice. Nice.
we're out here trying
Very.
to help the people.
Yes, yes. And you know what? This is one of those things that I tell people to jump on, because you really don't know the benefits until you really put it into action. You
Right.
know, don't sit around and think about it too long. Just jump into it, take the action right away, because that's what I did when you reached out to me and I was like, hey, I want to take them. Once I got them, I took them right away and I noticed the benefits and I called you right away. I'm like,
Yes.
who is this lady? Hold on, let me see. And it was like ever since I took A Game. And I don't know if people have noticed who've been walking with me. I don't like to say the word followers, but the people who've been walking with me, I don't know if they noticed, but I've had like a complete change in thought and process and like dealing with daily activity and my approach to life. So it's been a tremendous product going along with the lifestyle that I currently live.
Yeah, absolutely. I see you beaming. Your face looks so great, and your
Thank you.
energy level, which just allows you to do more of what you do. You're here serving, you're here educating, encouraging the people to make changes in their lifestyle and to support that growth. And you need to fill up your cup so that you can serve from your overflow. One of my
Indeed.
coaches always spoke about that. You know, if we aren't filled up, how are we going to fill up other people? Because what's going to happen is we get depleted,
Mm.
right? But if you take the time to fill yourself up, to fill your cup up, not just to fill it up, but to fill it up so much in every aspect of your life. You know, I like to talk about the 10 life values. The 10
Indeed.
life values is what we live by. It's foundational. It's a lifestyle. So the first is spiritual value, then health. Health comes right on the spiritual, and we're living it. We're not just talking the talk, we're walking the talk. We're giving people the tools and the solutions to help them in their health value. Because
Mm.
without health, we have nothing. And um, the spiritual component is so critical. Like you said, you're growing in your spiritual value as well, appreciating what the creator has given us for healing for our bodies. So spiritual health, family, as we grow in these areas, then we're more available to our family. We can serve our family so much more when we're in alignment spiritually and with our health, when we're
Mm.
growing in our health, right? And
Yes.
so when we think about our family, it may not even just be blood family, right? There are other people that come into our space and become family, your family. And so we're able to do more, be more, and just serve more. So that's some of the beautiful aspects as we look at every part of our life being touched. So I'll run through these real quickly. Spiritual health, family, appearance, dwelling. Those are our internal values.
Mm.
And we believe here that we've got to strengthen who we are internally first on our insides, right? Who we are as human beings on our journey, our character, what defines us. And then when we have those things that we're continuing to massage and continuing to grow in, it reflects in our external value. And those are mobility, how we move about this world, getting from point A to point B and C and so on. So that is not just movement and vehicles and so on, but how do we navigate our systems, governmental system, the systems, the medical systems, right? All the systems external to our home that we have to navigate successfully. How are we doing in our mobility value? And then there is education, profession, leisure, and wealth. Those are the external pieces. But oftentimes, people without this 10 life value system would look at, oh, somebody has this education and they have this great job, or there's somebody who is in the entertainment industry and we admire, and, and they have great wealth. But that person could be broken on the inside.
Mm.
That person could be struggling with family issues or just with who they are as a human being. They might be fighting demons that nobody knows about and can't help them with, because at the end of the day, we're all growing in some area, in one of these 10 key areas of life. But it's so important to be anchored, to be strengthened, to continue to evolve and elevate in all of the 10 life values, but particularly in the internal values, right? So
Mm.
good for you that you took this from a conversation, because I always tell people hearing about A game is great. It sounds really good, but it's a different conversation once you've experienced it. It's about the experience.
It is. It is. And then it makes you what I've noticed too, just in not just taking a game, but just the experience of being a part of everything you got going on, it makes the lifestyle easier. Like sometimes I'll go a whole day without even getting hungry.
Hmm.
You know, it's like they're not supplements, but they supplement things for you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Yes.
it's
Yes.
like it's a great relationship with the fruits and herbs. And now people be like, "What herbs you taking?" I just tell them like, "I'm only taking a game, like literally." And then sometimes I'll have a glass of herbs, depending on how I'm feeling during the day. But this is really all I need with the fruits and doing the juicing now. I'm really feeling good. You know,
Yeah.
like this juicing is taking me to another level too.
Absolutely. And I can't wait to work with you and the folks coming into the Fruit Up by 5 or till
Yes.
5
Yep.
program.
Food up till
So,
5.
Fruit Up till 5 challenge that's going to start April 1st and continue for the whole month of April. We're going to work with people and give great guidance and give some background information about herbs and fruits and understand how the fruits grow with the energy from the sun, and you're putting in that live food, that fruit into your body, and beginning to cleanse and heal all manner of things in your body and give you that natural strength. But when you're putting in something that's nourished with the goodness of the sun and the soil, and it's growing up from the earth into the atmosphere using the things that come naturally, we become different. We're utilizing high vibration foods, high energy foods. And so it requires us to raise our level, our energy, our vibrations in this earth. We can't be fruiting up and getting all this goodness and then the rest of our lives look like we're eating things that are detrimental to us. So it manifests itself in how we present ourselves to the world and our attitude and our approach and our ambitions. And you and I are working on some other projects, you know. So it's all started with the A game conversation, but now we're doing so many big things that will help people, and we don't leave anybody behind who wants to come on the journey, and we help them to elevate in each of those 10 areas of their life as well.
Indeed, indeed. And April 1st, I'm super excited about to work with you and Aline Habib. Shouts out to Aline Habib who gonna be
Yeah.
working with us. And like April 1st, there's gonna be an opportunity to like really show people like how the lifestyle is laid out. You
Yeah.
know, it's going to be simplified for you. And with the addition of the cooked foods, is what we're trying to teach people is that food is food. You know, now there's a difference between raw and cooked, but we don't want people to make it a war between the two
Right.
when you can live in balance with both of them.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's what we're going to be introducing April 1st. Yes, there will be a fee to join, but this is going to be one of those things that you do not want to miss. It's going to be like no challenge we ever did before. And with the addition of Dr. Michelle coming to give some very, very valuable insight that we usually don't carry with these challenges. You know, this is another aspect that people have never seen before, coming with the aspect and the value that you bring to the table when it comes to these groups.
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited to help combine my knowledge. Um, I'll bring information from my formal training as a former university professor, you know, with my PhD. But more than that, I'll be bringing information about transformation. How can we look at the things that's happened in our lives and benefit from them?
Mm,
Right?
mm,
Because we are the sum total of everything that's happened to us, good, bad, or indifferent. But there are ways to process through the things that's happened that we sometimes label as trauma, or sometimes we think about them as conflicts in our lives. Well, there are ways to utilize those experiences, learn from them, grow from them, and help other people, because the things that happen to us are not just for us,
mm.
they are for others who are waiting to know that somebody got through what I'm going through. And somebody once said, we're either coming out of something, going through something, or getting ready to go through something.
Mm.
So on
Mm,
this journey, there are different phases of experiences we encounter. And when we have an experience that we have overcome, learned from, mastered, just really elevated from, now we have a responsibility to take that information and help others with it. So, one of the things that I help people do is help you overcome and unleash from the shackles, release all those things that you're carrying, and then use what you have. We
mm,
are full of experiences, and we can use that and go create something that we can share with others. Now, I was talking a little bit earlier about serving from your overflow, and I want to come back to that for a minute. And I was saying, if we don't fill our cups up, we're depleting ourselves. Let me use that analogy of the cup, right? And
mhm,
and we'll deplete ourselves if we're not filling the cup. But when we fill it and allow it to overflow, and we serve from the overflow. So imagine a cup and there's a saucer beneath it, and the overflow is being caught in that saucer below. It's like serving from your excess.
mm,
Wouldn't
mm,
you like to be able to create excess that you can serve from, that you can learn from, that you can earn from, rather than just barely serving from what you have and feeling drained? Now, how many people do we know who are out here helping with lifestyle or food or helping in some capacity, but they themselves are so drained, they're exhausted, and then they become stagnant, and then they become like, I can't do this anymore. We do it differently here. We help you to really fill up and overflow and serve from that overflow.
mm. I get it. I get it. And I know it because I know it firsthand. My experiences with you, Doc, has made me excited about serving. And that makes so much sense when you say the overflow because I never was you can't get excited about serving if you don't have an overflow to serve from.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I'm very excited about the joint ventures, what we got coming, everything that's developing is very, very high level stuff.
Yes, it is because we believe that people deserve to get results. And the best way to get results is to raise the quality, raise the vibration, raise the action taken, right? And help people to be supported to do it now. And
Mm,
that's going to be a theme in our challenge. Don't want to give away too much with that, but when you come together with us, and Aline, as you said before, is so tremendous. She's such a dynamic part of what we're going to be doing. I'm excited to have her on this journey. We're going to equip the people with the tools and processes to get out there and really change their lives. It's 2024. It's a lot that people have lived through. It's a lot of dreams that have been dying on the vine. There are a lot of people who are losing hope, not because they're hopeless, but because they don't have access to the information, the systems, and the know how to really bring their dreams into reality. And so to help people see that path and start implementing and doing it, the age of implementation we talked about before
indeed.
brings so much joy and fulfillment. And then we teach people how to do that also. This is not just for us. This is for the world. This is so that we can help people to get out there and fulfill the calling on their life, the purpose for which they're here on this earth, so they can show up in service and do it with certainty and confidence, right? So those are some of the things we're going to work on. And for those who are excited about what we're going to unveil and help people with, and if they want to go much deeper with us, there are going to be opportunities for that as well. When you work on the highest level of connecting with us, a couple of things are going to happen. You're going to get to your endpoint faster, and you're going to go further than you even imagined you can get to. And that's what we're about. We want to help you. Why continue to, just go around the mulberry bush, or just kind of play? We don't have time to waste to get to where we want to go. We need to be focused and help people to find what it is they are called to do. Some, if you have already found your purpose, if you already know, then one of the things that we love to work with people who already have their voice and their purpose. But if you need help to identify that, we can do that as well. But the ideal person working with us know that they are ready. They're ready to make changes in their lifestyle. They're ready to make changes in their diet. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. They understand that if they're eating all the time, the body is going to break down. And so there are things we can do to help support the body. Juicing is one of those things. You give yourself a digestive break, and you help support the organs and your cells and nourish the body so you can go again. It's just like a car. If you have a car and you keep running it and using it without changing the oil, if all you put is gas, right, like food, you just keep gassing it up, but you don't pay attention to the maintenance, and you don't pay attention to the things that need to be changed, it's going to break down eventually. Well, imagine the human body. We do so much worse things to it than just ignoring the oil changes that's needed or the maintenance. We are dealing with environmental stress. We're dealing with psychological stress. We're dealing with highly processed foods and chemicals and medications and the toxicity of those things and our mindset, right? So we're dealing with the enemy without, and we're dealing with the enemy within. The enemy within our minds. So anytime you work with us in any capacity, we're going to look at not just what you're eating, we're also going to look at what's eating you.
What an experience.
Yes.
Like, I'm ready for that to start right now.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how excited I am about that. Like, this is one of those things where I'm excited because I've never put this amount of service in. And I never knew that doing for people is doing for me at this level. So I'm very excited about the new focus that I have.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you said, it's 2024. It's time for implementation. It's time for people who want to take action. It's time for people who are ready. I liked all of that vocabulary that you use in there, because that signifies growth, and that signifies intent to grow when you take fast action and you're ready.
Yeah, absolutely. And as those who remain close to us will know, the mantra is that delay is the thing we need to remove most from our lives. And there are reasons why we delay things, but oftentimes we think the problem is we don't have enough information, or it's a mindset issue, or it's a motivation issue. The reality is, for all of us, we have to push through the delay factor, because particularly if you are overcoming perfectionism, or you're overcoming, oh, it's got to be just right. Sometimes you've got to get out there and do it average. We don't believe in average as a person, but we're talking about taking action right now when you don't have everything in place. So sometimes you take that average action, which means that anybody can do it, and you grow from it and you elevate it, right? And the reason I said we don't believe in average as people is because we are so not average. We tell ourselves we're average, and so we do average thinking, but we are amazing creatures, like the intelligence and the abilities And sometimes we love average and we eat average and we think average, but we are so much greater than that, so I always encourage people to love deeply
Mm,
and receive that love back as we give it out. And one of the things that you'll feel with us, because love is often feeling, but there are other ways to experience it as well. One of the things you'll see with us is that we love those we serve. We can't do it otherwise. We can't serve and get the high level results unless we love you. And we're out here sharing great insights and secrets and tips and tricks and all of that because we love you as a person, as people, as part of our family who need to heal from food, need to heal from trauma, need to heal from issues that they're dealing with, so that collectively we can all go and make this world a better place. We cannot do it by ourselves,
mm. And we will not.
and we
And
will
we
not.
will
It's a movement.
not. Wow, wow. We don't want to give them everything, Doc. We're giving them a lot right now. Giving them a lot right now. This is one of those. This is one of those experiences that you look forward to because you know change is on the horizon.
Yes.
And we look forward to the changes that's coming. And that's what 2024 is about, true change by implementing the things and information that we already know.
Yes, exactly. Already know. It's already within us. We start where we are, we use what we have, and we grow from our experiences. We go from our experiences and we grow from our experiences.
Mm. And I'm truly growing. I'm truly growing. I grew today from this conversation. Um,
That's awesome.
always a fabulous conversation with you, Doc. Always. I look forward to the journey. It's been very, very, very let me say fulfilling
Mm,
working with you and realizing my potential and changing my perspective and really really growing mentally so
yes.
people can start to see it. You know what I mean? So I see it first, then I show the people how I've grown, and it's got a lot to do with this woman right here,
Ah,
Dr. Michelle Knights.
thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Doc. Thank you, Doc. Anything else you want to say before we end the show for the day?
Just want to encourage the people to know who you are and whose you are. Just like really raise that vibration in your life. Do something new today. And maybe
Mm,
that new thing is getting your A game and starting that journey. And maybe that new thing is making a decision to unlearn some of what you know and learn something new and be part of this Fruit Up Till 5 challenge. Or maybe something new is finding somebody you haven't talked to in a long time and have that forgiven conversation. Heal yourself and your life, and let's just be kind to ourselves and each other.
nice, nice, beautiful, beautiful. Well, this is one of those pop-ups that I can appreciate. Thank you for your time today, Doc. Thank you for showing the people what we about to bring to them. I'm excited. Y'all should be very, very excited. What was the fast track on the A game herbal? Can you please tell them about that again? Because I seen
Oh,
somebody already
yes.
said they went and ordered.
Oh, how fantastic. Very
Mm,
good. Welcome. And if you have any questions, I'm here to serve you with getting the best results. So, reach out and I'll make sure that you have that support. But for those who are getting A game today, make sure you get your 13% off by using the coupon code Fruit Up 13, which
mm.
will give you that 13% discount. So, helping you take action right now.
Take it right now. Take it right now. Do something new today. I like that. Do something new every single day.
Yes.
And I love that you challenge me to do something new every day.
I sure
And
do.
that's how I'm becoming new every day. And
Yes.
it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Love it.
Wonderful, wonderful times. Hey, April 1st, Fruit Up Till 5 will be going down. You can sign up now. The link is on my page as a pinned post for right now. It'll be everywhere. Sign up for that. Take action with that. agameherbal.com. Use the code FRUITUP13 for 13% off today, right now. First 10 people, take action. Doc, thanks again for coming on. We'll be back. Y'all know we'll be back.
Yes.
We got a whole month and a half ahead of us that we're going to be coming out giving tidbits of information for y'all to level up. So thanks again.
I thank you for your work in this world, and I thank you for being so available to share the bigger vision of what we can do. And I just really look forward to the great things that are to come, and wish you a great evening as well.
Likewise. Love, Doc. Love. So everybody, y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Enjoy your evening. Don't forget, we will be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time with Samantha Jonas. It's going to be a tremendous interview. So thanks again, Doc. I'm going to let you go.
Yes.
Have a great day. And y'all see what's going on. This is the Level Up 2024. All about implementation of the information. We in the age of implementation, taking action, doing now, leveling up, getting better, and resourcing ourselves. So I appreciate everybody for joining. It's been a phenomenal afternoon. And yeah, stay tuned, family. Stay tuned. We got plenty more to come. Don't everybody in the world want to be special? Don't we all desire to be special? Who don't want to be something? I was thinking like this. So I was 2 years ago, literally 2 years ago today, I was in my living room drunk out of my mind, right? Literally. So, and now, in less than 2 years, think about this. In less than 2 years, I'm well known. I'm healthy. Every relationship in my life has been fixed. I don't have no problems. I don't argue. I don't have no drama. Life is good. You hear me? Not because of what I got, or it's the state of mind I'm in. You cannot pay for this state of mind. Right now, frustrated, depressed, and going through life real bad, right now, if they could pay for a new state of mind, they would.